You know, I see Squid Game blowing up all over the internet, so I decided I was going to make my own version of Squid Game. But this is not going to be just any Squid Game. This is Squid Game at Subway. The rules are pretty simple. It's just literally me versus my coworker. It's as if all other 454 players don't even exist, and it's literally just me and my coworker Brian. And the only game that we're playing is going to be called Cut the Shape. It's like that Dalgona game with the candy. You know, the one that's going viral like everywhere where people use a needle. But instead of using a needle and some random piece of candy, we're going to be using a piece of Subway bread and a knife. And there's going to be two parts to this. The first part is going to be cutting a circle out of the piece of bread, and the second part is going to be cutting a star out of the piece of bread. Now, my cutting skills at Subway, I'm not going to say they're bad, I'm not going to say they're good, but you know, I'd say I'm a little bit above average. Definitely no pro, but you know, I'm not bad. And Brian, well, he started working 3 months ago, but he's picked up pretty quickly, so he's pretty good too. So we set a timer for about 1 minute to start the clock, and the first shape that we were going to cut out is a circle. And by the way, I didn't mention this, but whoever wins these two challenges is going to win our tips for the night. You don't want to miss that ending. But yeah, basically the clock started, and I could not figure out for the life of me how to make a circle out of Subway bread. It was actually a lot harder than you think. If you ever want to try this out on your own, just like grab a piece of bread that's like straight out of the oven and try to cut a shape into it. It's a lot harder than it seems, let me tell you. But Bryant was actually pretty good at it. Like, I was kind of pleasantly surprised by how good he was at cutting shapes into bread, especially the circle. I mean, like, I was confused. How did he obtain this knowledge of cutting shapes into bread? I don't know. But yeah, it's safe to say the first game I lost. Very unfortunate indeed, but it was still a ton of fun. I mean, a minute is kind of pressure, and you know, pressure is bad for me. And then the second game we moved on to was doing the same exact thing, but with the star shape. Now, the star, this was a real big challenge. I just want to preface by saying I failed horribly at doing the star, and Bryant says that he failed horribly as well, so I didn't really know what to do here with these star shapes. So since Bryant won the first game by a mile, I decided that he was the winner of today's Subway Squid Games, and you know, he won our tips for the night, which was a whopping 96 cents. W in the comment for Bryant. Like the video. If this video reaches 25,000 likes, I'll do a part 2.